Hello, everybody. Welcome to the On the Road Again. This is Scooby TV.
Hey, world famous is here. Shang-a-lang, shang-a-lang.
And we got a special guest on tonight's show, my man, WOODSHElM.
Peace, people. Peace. How you?
All right.
WOODSHElM. Hold on, I want to ask WOODSHElM.
Go ahead.
Where you get that name from, WOODSHElM? That's different. Different. Bring it down.
Actually, that's my name.
Mm.
WOODSHElM. I'm Haitian. First of all, I'm Haitian.
Okay.
And WOODSHEL is my first name. M is my middle initial. But when you say WOODSHElM, that's earth and peace. So peace be on you with the earth. So that's my name, WOODSHElM.
Oh,
That's
got you.
dope.
Got
That's
that.
dope.
I like that. Thank you for explaining that to me. I appreciate that.
You know.
Yes,
So,
sir.
tell everybody where you from and what you do.
Okay, what I do, I'm just an excellent man who walks the streets with his dick out. No, I'm just playing. But basically, I'm what you call an artist. I'm a true to life artist. I live and breathe this shit, man. I live and breathe music. I live and breathe art in general. And what I primarily do is I make music. I make hip hop music, primarily hip hop music that you feel in your soul. So, and I'm from White Plains, New York. Now I'm on 4.
Okay. Oh.
Born and raised.
Okay.
I am a transplant from Buffalo. I went to college in Buffalo.
Okay.
Stayed in Buffalo for a while and came back down, and now I'm out here rocking out, doing my thing.
Let me find out you went to Buffalo State.
Yes, I did, sir. Yes, I did.
Woo-hoo.
Did you go to school with Carlton?
Carlton.
They call him Pee Wee. He was an artist also up there in Buffalo. He used to play on the basketball team. He was the smallest point guard y'all had.
I may have. I don't know him as Pee Wee though.
Okay. Well,
go ahead.
We got my man Super Dave in the building.
Peace,
What's going on?
Super Dave.
What's up, peace, man? How you doing?
I'm all right.
All right.
So we're going to jump right into this first song real quick. So, you know.
Oh, yeah, this song is called Level Up. Produced by me, featuring my partner, Saint Nick.
All right. Level up, y'all.
So much at the coast of what I remember hot summer nights, winter time, no heat, no lights, bundled up. And all I ever wanted was that new edition, what is love? But I had it several times with the ones I love, just to level up. I done lost so much at the coast of what I remember hot summer nights, winter time, no heat, no lights, bundled up. And all I ever wanted was that new edition, what is love? But I had it several times with the ones I love, just to level up. I said peace to the gods of the earth, peace to the mind, body, and soul, my body of work. I'm an anomaly, that mean I'm the first. I'm a prodigy, I'm a gift and a curse. Serpent in a rainbow, devil in a raincoat. Grim Reaper got a special place for you. It makes sense like a case quarter. Y'all can play possum and lay on it. Niggas dump shells and make brain omelets. Say Lori, I'll be the garments, my body harness. My goal is to be enormous and reap what I sow in harvest. Reasonable doubt, it was written, ready to die is my conscience. Let's go. You see some niggas real and some niggas are pumping. Some you can feel and some niggas are walking. Life's what you make it, failures and accomplishments. I need a notch in my win column. I can face big problems, the game ice cold, I can ski slalom. Burst so many niggas, I got postpartum. I'm above margin, matter of fact I'm space ghost, I'm above Martian. You can't get me with the lowest hanging fruit. I'm 0-82 with these devils and Yakuts. Niggas overrated too, then they heard about what I do. So I gotta give the burden of proof. I done lost so much at the coast of what I remember hot summer nights, winter time, no heat, no lights, bundled up. And all I ever wanted was that new edition, what is love? But I had it several times with the ones I love, just to level up.
want it, trying to own it like apostrophe. Step out these worn out shoes to a proper V. Mind state, but monopoly with property. White sands, warm breeze, palm trees. Portugal with my queen. Arms reach, sky's your limit, don't inhibit who the guard be. One of a kind, they style, carbon copy. These 16s, Ted DiBiase. What I spit red, hit you next year. Ain't fair, got a wooing. Ric Flairin', guaranteed to lose your mind. Rick sparing, they go unnoticed like the emblem on my clothes. Lyrical fentanyl, the sentinel arose. Unlocking doors using hieroglyphic codes. Cigarette boats just to navigate the coast. Customized spurs on the collars of the coats. 999.9 on the gold. Flex on the wrist, make an X on the road. This is demigod level, devil's check for your soul. Non-typical, manifest thoughts and goals to the physical. Visible, the words to the visual. Manifest thoughts and goals to the physical. Visible, the words to the visual.
I done lost so much at the coast, so what? I remember hot summer nights, wintertime, no heat, no lights, bundled up. And all I ever wanted was that new edition, what is love?
Yo.
Yeah.
Where you get that? Where did you get the idea for this song from?
Honestly, I it's God given. It just came to me. I don't know. You know, you always reach a point in life where you always feel you got to level up. Like life is always a challenge, and you always got to push yourself to level up. So at one point, I'm still like facing my demons in my dark place, and I got to level up. I got to get up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
How long you been rapping? How long you been
Man, I've
rapping?
been rapping a long time. Long time. I got demo tapes with Griselda Records. That's how long.
Wow.
wow.
Sounds good, man. Sounds good, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
So let me give y'all a little history on WOODSHElM.
Yeah, because I was just about to
I
ask
was
you that.
I met WOODSHElM at Kuntz the Jeweler out in Mount Vernon. So we was doing an interview with Kuntz, and he walks in and actually like walks in between the cameras. So once he walked through the camera, I had to put him on the spot with a question that we was going,
Right. Right.
So that's how we officially met, right? So
What was the
now-
question?
I don't remember the question.
Oh, what the hell?
But no, I'm just saying that's
Right,
how we
right.
met.
I mean, that's how you
so then
did.
that's when he said, I do music. I
That's
rap.
when he introduced what he do.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then he said earlier, right, world famous.
Yeah, right.
Earlier he
Right.
said I gave him the side eye.
Right.
Like, yeah, all right, whatever, homeboy. Yeah, right. Everybody do music.
Right.
You know what I'm
did say, yeah.
I ain't do that though.
No, you did. You're right. Maybe I was throwing it a little thick on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Actually, the funny thing is, as soon as he told me he had music, I said, "Yo, send me something."
Yeah,
Right.
you did.
And I'll tie your music to my video, to my flyers, and at you on, whenever I use it.
Right.
He was like, "Bet, I got you." So
And he
that's
did
how
that.
we've been connected that way all the time. So now the funny thing is, he comes out with music on top of music,
On top of
and
music.
I see it on the IG. I'm like, "Oh, you already know. I need that
Yeah.
crack. I need that crack. Let's send
Yeah.
that crack this way.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on."
yeah.
Yeah. So towards the end of 2001, I was trying to put out a music video every 2 weeks. So I was putting out music as much as I can. Just my catalog is so deep that I was just like, if I die tomorrow, I'm not gonna feel satisfied knowing that the world hasn't heard what I got. So I just started releasing shit. Just let it go. Just let it go. And if it works, it'll stick. It'll stick, and then folks will resonate to it. And then by doing that, creating visuals with it, it's been, things been really picking up for me.
Good.
Are you working
Nice.
with anybody right now?
Yes, I am. So I travel back and forth to Buffalo, and I work with them cats out there. I work with Conway's cousin.
Oh yeah, Benny the Butcher. Yeah.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
Benny the Butcher.
Nah.
There's an artist named Clyde Burrow. He's on a couple songs with me.
It's on, right.
And
I heard of him.
And also I work with Ski Beats. Ski Beats, he produced him and his partner, Fingerprints, did my first album that I had put out that kind of got me connected with Kubi. So that was the first album, and now I'm just working with everybody now.
Wow.
Right.
Anybody in Mount Vernon?
Hey, yeah, Neff Beats,
Neff
a
Beats.
cat named Neff Beats, or Beats
Okay.
by Neff.
Beats by
Okay.
Neff.
To me, he's like one of the dopest producers I've ever heard in a while.
Wow.
And he's from
Okay.
Mount Vernon.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tell us
Man.
about this second song.
This is I think the second song's produced by Neff Beats. I think it's called
Big Fish.
Big Fish. Big Fish. Yeah, Big Fish.
All right, we're gonna get right into that right now. Big Fish, y'all.
Big Fish.
WOODSHElM, WOODSHElM, 914.
Matt produced that.
Death Valley, Death Valley, Death Valley. Look, I done made it this far. Yeah, done made it past the guards and the so-called gatekeepers who can't relate to the guard. I'm a silverback gorilla with claws. I spit gorilla glue in your heart. I snatch your soul, boy, leave your corpse. Head on a swivel, but move lateral, boy. My rebel symbol has a cavalry fort. It's detrimental, everything be enormous. Sweetie pie, Jimmy Chungus. I diddy dotty day like Karis One on it. Yeah, an omnivore, boy, I eat all this. You potty mouth, gotta plug them like toilets. I see them, yeah, pantyhose to the corsets. So despicable, yeah. I beat a dead horse and I kick a mule. Ain't your average typical jigaboo. Who's a nigga poop? This is God flow you finna listen to. Suave house like it used to do. I stick and move, pick and choose. Ain't no chinks in the armor. The soldier infantry will destroy this. It's the Lord's will, I be enormous when others move dormant. Big fish, Aquaman, I got them talking. Big drip, buckets and pools, your boy's awesome. Misfit, middle finger, you, I speak in boss tongue. Tick, tick, boom like a... Watch out, watch out. Your boy's sadistic, my instinct is kill him softly. Pillow muzzle the shotgun and break the bark spring. If he ain't a part of the problem, then he's the off switch. I'm done with this soft. WOODSHElM, WOODSHElM. I be talking it all the time, man. All the time. All the time. All the time.
Yo.
Wow, man.
I mean, I was liking Level Up, but this is what I'm hitting with. That's what I'm putting in my joint.
Appreciate it,
Yeah,
man.
that's it right there.
I got something for everybody, man. I'm a hard worker with this music thing.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
You can see that you dedicated. You can tell. You dedicated.
It's
Sorry, I didn't cut you off, dog.
No, it's good, no problem.
It's been a long road, man. It's been a long road, and it's funny because when you at it so long, and then I don't know, we got this ageism in rap that like, as soon as you hit a certain age, folks don't want you doing anything related to hip hop, anything related to this culture, because you done aged out, and that shit is corny to me. And I think if it's in your heart, and I think if you love it, and I think if you're pure to it, it'll come back to you. It'll definitely come back to you.
Wow. You very versatile. I mean, you went this route, then you came back with that route. I mean, that was smooth there. I like that. I like this. So being that you're so versatile, you be able to be more flexible in making all types of music for all type of people, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I got Afrobeat records. I got reggae records. You name it, I got it.
Got it. Say less. Say less. Right.
So what do you think about the rap music today? I mean, as far as not the judgment of the rap music, what I mean is how certain type of music could get mainstream so fast, and it's no real meaning behind it. Like your music and a lot of the old artists, that still are doing it, but they not really out no more because all these record labels and stuff don't want to sign people that have songs that mean something. Mm-hmm. And they not talking about shooting them up, killing them, and all that. What you think?
You gotta think about it. Like these records nowadays that tend to blow, it's all a money play. It's money behind it. And artists that have substance or content, they tend to put those on the back burner because there's a narrative that they're trying to put out there with our music. They're trying to weaponize our music against us. Whether you like it or not, it's been that way ever since the transition from culture rap, the red, the black, the green, and they switched over to NWA. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying NWA it's their fault, but once they saw how it resonated with people that the violence and the violence that we would talk really got people going. They was like, you know what? Let's put some money behind that. Let's make sure this stays in to keep them disenfranchised. And it's a money play. It's a money play. But the thing is now, although we may, shoot, my light, I got to turn lights off a second. But although, we are now in an era where we could control the narrative as far as getting our music out, there's still the powers that be that will hinder us as far as the money play aspect and not let us utilize these outlets and gain these algorithms to grow. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Right.
So it's more, I think, if it's going to come back around, because the world revolves 360 degrees. It got to come back around. It's just taking time, but it's going to come back around. And when it comes, I'm gonna be ready. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Wow.
So we're gonna get right into this next joint.
Was it OnlyFans?
There you go.
OnlyFans.
Yeah. Yeah. It don't take much to make you mine. Got that thing that'll break your spine. Tell me how you want it, you can feel it in your stomach like a baby coming. Predicate offender, kitty cat avenger. She said she like bands, so you need to get a drum or some. Nah, baby, really need to get a drum or some. Slinging lumber, mess up your cummerbund. See, I'm the shit like bubble guts. Son of a what? Bad mother, listen, girl, this is tabernacle lug dick. So you know you gotta praise this. And we can slide like the beads on an abacus. And you can share all your dreams and your challenges. And I'll tell you what I need in return. All you gotta do is agree to my terms. Listen, girl, you appreciate your fans? Well, baby, I'm number one. So treat me like your fan and give a nigga some. Let's go. Yeah, this is for your OnlyFans. Yeah, this is for your OnlyFans. You know I ain't a regular nigga, subscribe. This is for your OnlyFans. This is for your OnlyFans. Yeah, this is for your OnlyFans. You know I ain't a regular nigga, subscribe. You gon' do it for your OnlyFans. A dream girl ain't a bring home the mama type, but you fulfill a nigga appetite. When you twerking 1080p to 720 low res, I can see the stretch marks from A to Z, oh yeah. And you can suck a dick and hook a steak up, oh yeah. And I won't recognize you without your makeup, oh yeah. I'm all in and I wanna go there. Send me the fantasy island, don't miss the raw tattoos, yeah. Drop it like it's hot, pick it up like it's cashed in. I call you Janet, Miss Jackson if you nasty. I'm trying to put you in the Uber, no cab fare. I'll give you everything except my last name. Yep. I need you and I need you. You need me to click a preview. Cash App, PayPal, donations how I keep you. Breadcrumbs are for the seagull and life's a beach. And I don't bring sand to the beach too. Yeah, this is for your OnlyFans. Yeah, this is for your OnlyFans. You know I ain't a regular nigga, subscribe. This is for your OnlyFans. This is for your OnlyFans. Yeah, this is for your OnlyFans. You know I ain't a regular nigga, subscribe. You gon' do it for your OnlyFans. Yeah, India Love, Barbie Bands, Tokyo VVS, Johnny Blaze, this for OnlyFans, Pretty Reds, and Reagan K. This for
Yo, that's what I'm talking about. Subscribe. That's right. Subscribe to your OnlyFans.
Yo, for real. I'm digging it. I'm digging that.
Say, yo, I ain't gonna give you my last name though.
Nah. Shit, no.
Yeah, we in a digital age, so I got to keep it relevant with what I talk about.
Oh yeah. So, no doubt.
So I'm only speaking of what comes to me, and this is what we living through. So, we living in that digital age where that digital love is, quantified with those digital pennies you donate. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Wow. So
hold on. We got 1 second, Dave. Let me just bring up Glenn from the Women's D-League. He's in the building. That's
How
the
you
second
doing? How you
interview.
doing? That song was fire. That song was
Thank you,
fire.
thank you, thank you.
Listen,
Welcome, Glenn. Welcome.
What's going on,
Thank you.
Glenn? All right now.
Go ahead, Dave.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Go ahead. Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
You from you from Mount Vernon? Have you collaborated with anybody in Mount Vernon? You know we have a lot of rappers in Mount Vernon. Also, have you?
I'm not from Mount Vernon. I'm actually from White Plains, New York.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Dave came a little late today, so he didn't hear the introduction. Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
Actually, right now my favorite rapper from Mount Vernon is a dude by the name of Corey Fluke. I don't know if y'all heard of
Fluke. No,
yeah,
never
Corey
heard of him.
Fluke. He like right now. He's my favorite rapper from Mount Vernon.
Wow. Okay. Corey.
Wow.
I'll definitely put you on to his music.
Yeah, definitely.
He dope. He dope.
Okay.
He dope.
Have you ever?
We got to get him on the show. Go ahead, Dave. Sorry.
Have you ever thought about collaborating with him, or are you?
Of course. I'm definitely gonna reach out to him and see if I get something. I'm always with the collaboration.
Right. Okay.
You know, I don't got no ego.
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? You can't have an ego with this. You just got to keep creating. You know.
Yeah.
I'm glad you really you want to collab a lot, because I got somebody that got 16 bars on deck all day, every day.
All right.
World famous.
Listen, man, I skip, I hop. Listen, I do the hip hop very, very well with you. Let me know. Let me know when I get that introduction. I got something to say. Shang-a-lang, shang-a-lang. There you go.
I might need you to do an intro for me, so we gonna definitely talk.
Say less, baby. I can't wait. Let
me bring the other partner on the Women's D-League up. So, Mr. B, what's the deal?
What's good, Big J? How's everything?
Yes. Welcome. We're going to finish with WOODSHElM right now. We're going to listen to his next joint.
What we got? What is it called? Mr. Impossible?
There we go.
There you
Mr.
go.
Impossible.
I like
Is there a meaning behind that?
Yeah. It's actually, I believe in myself.
Gotcha.
So I'm Mr. Impossible.
All right, here we go. Mr. Impossible, y'all.
Look, Mr. Impossible. Look, I got that drippy flow, hippie though, here we go. Cereal, murderer, I alphabetize and make a Muriel. See the Imperial, whether mono or stereo. Boy, I'm litty though, I honey nut on your Cheerios. Oh, I shit on yo's, Obsidios. But really though, ain't with the okey doke, smoking mirrors though. I'm Billy Goat, I'm Diddy though. You Iggy though, you tippy toe. I'm kicking flows like the speaker broke. Let's go. Yeah, Mr. Impossible. Look, yeah, you pick and roll, I'm shining light like a Michelob. I can see the future crystal glow. Get off my dick for show. It's skull and crossbones and deadly intervals. I'm from a lost tribe that's sick of mo. Sticking stones and breaking bones. Pipes of melt your dome. Be hip like pelvic bones. Catch the drift. You delicate, I'm sadomasochist. Funeral flow, give him casket fits. The boy immaculate, smell like a pack of mist. Yeah, Mr. Impossible. Look, I'm a capping nigga's worst nightmare, yeah. A diamond test, give your chick a hymen check. Spinal tap, you see the labor I give is intensive care. It's all about the Benjamins. Ain't no Robin Hood, assurance for us here. Forrest Whitaker style, I be arguing. Niggas bumping gumping veneers and be the garbage men. Niggas lack the confidence and opulence. I saw the big picture, my vision been binoculars. I'm a tough act to follow. The show stops with us. Niggas lost their marbles. It can't be coconuts. Let's set the record straight. Niggas really suck. You can try to get rapid and still be shit in the box. Everything I spit is acid. Burn up your speaker box. Tactician with this rapping. Strategy top notch. Laser tag him. Headshots only to leave a mark. Mr. Impossible who could possibly pull your card. Yeah, Mr. Impossible.
Ooh-wee. Mr. Impossible, y'all. Yo, Mr. Impossible. Wow.
Yeah, that's it.
Yo, Mr. B, you got a halftime show right here. Watch out.
Hey, I was just in my head, you know, I'm always thinking. I was just gonna say once we end with this, WOODSHElM? Yeah, you need to speak to Glendon. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's a good look.
That's something right there. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Listen.
Definitely
Yeah.
reach out to me. We got to get his information. I heard 2 songs. Both of those are fire.
Yeah.
I like
Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
I think
Yo,
that
so-
Mr. Impossible, that
so I
is
just-
good. That is definitely good. That's an inspiration, man. That's motivation. Telling somebody, bro, there's nothing that you can't
Yes.
do if you don't put your mind to it. Anything is possible.
That's right.
Yeah, definitely.
Yo, so now I just want y'all all to know, On the Road Again show is charging 10% on anybody that's damn performing on anything. That's all I want y'all to know.
Let them know, cool. Let them know, cool.
That's right. And tell all your people to subscribe, like, and comment. Daggone it.
There you go.
We're going to get into this next one.
Which was
Stamp your name.
Oh yeah, stamp your name. All right, yeah. This is produced by S. Bills. This is one of the founding fathers of Griselda Records.
My fault, WOODSHElM. Tell the people that just came into the building with us your heritage and stuff like that, because they missed that beginning part.
Oh yeah, so my name is WOODSHElM Santil. I'm Haitian. I was born and raised in White Plains, New York. I'm an MC. I'm a transplant from White Plains, New York, to also Buffalo, New York. I went to college, and I've been rapping for a very long time. And I got some records, some old records back in the days that I did with Griselda. And I still work with some of the dudes that still do stuff with Griselda. And the dude who produced this beat right here is one of them.
Stamp your name, y'all.
Stamp it.
Wow.
Your name in this motherfucker. They can't break you. Cause you take you gotta stamp your name in this motherfucker. Yeah. Hands down bills. Stamp your name in this motherfucker. WOODSHElM? Oh, yeah. Look, don't be totally oblivious, it's anything at stake. Let's go. I'm omnipotent, history in the make. Right. It's so visceral, you can take it as face value. How you challenge a king in his crown jewels? I downsize a mountain, a molehill. What? Formaldehyde, I'm Undertaker, no chill. Yeah. Temperature rising, check the Scoville scale. The way I spit it, I'm hotter than good pussy in hell. Let's go. Your freshman attempts on adversity strength. You feel like your penny picture, dog, I crack your piggy bank. Yeah. House of Diddy while I'm looking drippy. In a jiffy, I can turn this gritty. What? I can turn this to ground zero, talking Wuhan City. It's downhill and up shit's creek, no pad ill. The name's WOODSHElM, pseudonym ain't shit sweet. You diabetic insulin niggas, take a seat. It got legs like a centipede. My shit'll running red on you and LV. Yeah. I went from pumpernickel bread to Hawaiian sweet to the gingerbread man like you can't catch me. Wow. These crabs in a barrel, motherfucker, I can hear them snap. The what have you done for me lately, catch? Yeah. You know the ones that sharpen they knives just to stab you in they back, secret follow you on IG and Snap. Whoa. I'm Lou Ferrigno, yeah. I been a hoe of this bitch, but I'm deaf to these niggas talking shit. Ain't no love lost. Definitely love don't live here. My heart Jack Frost frigid with Eskimo tears. My pen is Esco, Jigga, and Big. Your rapper's favorite rapper. Yeah, my ego's up there with my dick. I've been swine flu, animal sick, Ebola with it. Abdominal, Loch Ness monster, you name it, I'm it. It's Contra, Edie me, tribal and shit, kamikaze. Die for my team, I'm bombing this bitch. It's too easy. Sunday morning, how many grits? Houdini. Yeah, the freaks come out. I got your BM off a DM, off emojis and likes. Screaming carpe diem like a nigga taking a life. I make a non-believer swear I'm second coming of Christ. And for these sacrificial lambs, I put their head on the pipe. You were cordially invited to the end of your life. Your life. Your life. Told niggas don't do it to themselves. I told them.
Yeah, y'all.
Right.
Well, you got a
Yo, that
whole
was
album,
dope.
man. That's a whole album.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff, man.
Good.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yo,
Wow.
well, Slim, we got time for one more. Which one you
All
want to
right.
rock?
I'm gonna
We
play
got
my. It's called "I Want You" featuring Neezy. I think it's like the number
9. I got you.
nine, ninth song. Yeah, ninth song.
Yeah. Yep. All right, we
Is
getting right into that right now. I want you. Who's that produced by?
I don't know the producer.
Copy. Don't worry about it. I bet you it's fire anyway. Hold on. Here we go, y'all. I want you.
I really do.
You a fool for this. WOODSHElM. Your boy beyond different, them girls slim pickings. Me a fisherman, woman fisher rod pitching. Your rejection was merely an interjection. You got cash app but do debit. The way I see it, I'ma get it if you let me. Them sweet cakes are so ready, little Debbie. Kinetic energy and chemistry, we got it. Yeah, let them haters be your enemies, they childish. Not for long, you belong to the alpha dog. Put your big drawers on, bring some Tylenol. I'ma put it on you right, make you mine for long. Tito's are crushed, egos are crunchy, girl. Make sure you do your Kegel, squat and twerk. Keep it tight for your man at work. Make sure you do your Kegel, squat and twerk, and keep it tight for your man at work.
I want you all on my body, cause it feels so right. And when I get inside, I hope it feels so tight. Cause I want you all night. I want you all night. I want you all night. I want you all night.
If I was a poor man, would you be my girlfriend? If I was a rich man, would you be my mistress? If I was a sultan, would you be my concubine? Share kisses with all my mistresses. Yeah, we could blow them all and do the district. In and out of town and no restrictions. I don't do the pen pal or IG live. You could choose to watch these stories or live this life. No complications, penalty stripes. No violations, we adults tonight. Yeah, skeet on your TV, call it a poltergeist. Make it only fair and you can set the price. Make sure you do your Kegel, squirt and twerk. Keep it tight for your man at work. Do your Kegels, girl, squirt and twerk. And keep it tight for your man at work.
I want you all on my body, cause it feels so right. And when I get inside, I hope it feels so tight. Cause I want you all night. 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 I want you all on my body, cause it feels so right. And when I get inside, I hope it feels so tight. Cause I want you all night. I want you all night. I want you all night. I want you all night.
Oh, yeah. All right. WOODSHElM, let everybody know where they can find you at.
You can find me at WOODSHElM, IG, WOODSHElM. And also, I want to give a big shout out to Death Valley Entertainment. Death Valley Entertainment is based in Buffalo. That's S. Bills, the producer. Also, big shout out to Jay Melodies, one of my producers. Big shout out to Saint Ill Films, my partner, Nick Saint. Big shout out to Ski Beach. Shout out to Fingerprints as well. Everyone who contributed to the project. Much love and respect.
Yo, I want to thank you for being on the road again with us, man.
Yes, sir.
And you know, when you drop that album, we want to be the first place where you have this album release party on the road again show. We'll stream it live and we'll listen to every single song, and you know, just
listen, I appreciate the love, man. You always, every time I gave you something, you played it. So much respect to you, man. Definitely.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
So at this time we have a segment that we get into, and it's with Brittany from So.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Brittany.
What up, sis? What's going on?
What's up? That music was on too. I like that. I like that. All right, so here we go. The quote for the week. it is important to connect with your now. Get in tune with you right where you are. And I thought it was important for us to touch this today because I know that we're always looking for the next best thing. We're always trying to improve. But how do you really know what to improve when you don't even know where you are currently? So I think it's time for us to start getting in tune with where we are, loving where we are, dealing with where we are, and that's going to help us get to where we want to go.
Facts.
I like that.
Wow.
Wanted to
Yeah.
drop that. I know we're living in a fast-paced society, and everybody's always looking for something bigger. You're going to get to bigger when you deal with what's in front of you first.
Wow.
Yeah.
Brittany, let everybody know what So is
So
and where they can find you at. We
yes,
have Brittany on the road again every week. She has a segment, and she's this, Brittany So word of the week. So
yes. So
Heavy,
stands
heavy,
for
heavy.
Strength of Women. But again, men, don't get intimidated. I can still work with you too. I am flexible.
Understand?
I all, and it's all about planting those seeds and really evolving. So that's what it's all about. You can
Yeah.
find me at www.strengthofwomenllc.com, or you can catch me on Instagram so_LLC, and shoot me an email and I got you.
There you go.
all right, thank
Yeah,
you, Brittany.
All
That's a
right.
dope. That's a dope shirt, Britt. I like that shirt.
yeah, it
Thank
is. Yeah,
you.
it is.
You
I
know, this
like
is
that
where it
shirt.
starts. This is where it starts, and this is where it ends. So
That's
Yeah.
right.
just want to rep.
Your
All
shirt.
right,
That's a true fact. God is dope.
Yes,
God
he
is dope.
yes he is.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
All
all
right,
right,
y'all.
Britt.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna bring up Michelle,
So, fellas, I
part
gotta, I
of
gotta
yes,
sign.
sir, yes, sir.
So I gotta sign off. Listen, I just want to appreciate that me having the conversation with y'all tonight, and y'all allow me to showcase my talent. Believe me, it's much appreciated, and you already know, man. The love is here for you, man.
You got it.
Got it,
Thank you
baby.
Much
again.
love.
All
Thank
right.
you, bro.
All
Wish you
right,
the
All right.
best,
peace.
man. Wish you the best, bro.
Yes, indeed, and I'll definitely connect with everybody
Okay.
and
Definitely.
get everyone's information.
Yes,
No
sir.
doubt.
All
Yes,
right,
sir.
All right.
WOODSHElM.
WOODSHElM, y'all.
There it is.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes,
Now
sir.
we have on the table, we have the first ever Women's D-League. Everybody, please introduce yourself one by one. We can start with ladies first.
Hello, good evening, gentlemen. Hope everyone
Good
is having a
evening.
good day.
You
Yes,
too.
ma'am. You too.
My name is Michelle Oles. I'm the president of the Women's National D League.
All right, Miss
Wow.
Owens. All right.
My name is Glendon Tate. I'm the national liaison director for the National D League.
Nice
Right.
to meet you, sir.
Meet you.
My name is Mark, but then most people call me Mr. B. I am the CEO and the founder of the WNDL, the Women's National League.
Welcome.
Welcome,
Thank
Mr.
you.
B.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I
Welcome.
appreciate it.
Welcome.
So let's get right into it.
Right.
What made you come up with this idea of the Women's D-League?
Well, Big J, you know better than anybody. You was there with me.
I know. I just got to act like,
Okay.
Like you don't know.
like I don't know.
Well, don't know.
Okay.
Well, let somebody ask the question.
For most people who don't really know what I do, I created the Women's National D League while I was working with the Westchester Knicks. I was working at the time. I was working for Madison Square Garden, and Allen Houston gave me an opportunity when he became the general manager for the Westchester Knicks. At the time, there was a D League, and he asked me to come on board just to create the transition from it becoming a semi-pro team to the New York Knicks development team. So I did that for a few years, but I always had a passion for women's basketball. So one day I was sitting in the arena, just a normal day, because we got to be at the arena maybe 4 hours before the game actually starts. I was just sitting in the arena, and I looked across the court, and it just came to me. And at that point, I said, I know what I wanted to do. So I had a talk with Alan Houston at the time, and I told him what I wanted to do. And I told him I don't mind doing what I was doing now, but I had a dream. You understand? I mean, it's good to work with somebody to get the experience, but when you have your dream and you have your passion, you got to follow it. You know, sometimes you have to get up and just leave everything alone and just to create it and start it. So from that point, welcome to the WNDL, the Women's National D League. I never look back. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, brother. Thank you. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Yes, sir.
So Michelle, what is your position with the Women's D League?
I'm the president of the Women's National D League. I do a little bit of everything, but I'm heavily focused on the administrative side, just getting the name of the league out there. A lot of people aren't aware that we're here. They still believe that the only option for women to continue to play at a professional level is either to be drafted to the WNBA or to go overseas. So we just want to let them know the Women's National D League is here.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Have you had any cities interested in putting a team in the D League?
Yes. Currently, we have 10 established teams.
Really?
Those team locations, they're in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, DC, Georgia, the Carolinas, serving both North and South, Minnesota, and Milwaukee, and we just established our latest team in Ohio.
Wow.
Good. Way to go.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Nice.
That's good.
Nice.
When do it actually kicks off? When you're trying to have a big kickoff? When the season should be starting or what?
The league is a winter league, so our season is from November to March, with practice starting in August. So we're trying, hopefully, COVID pending, we're looking to hold trials over the next couple of months.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Nice.
Wow.
Glendon,
Yes, sir.
what's your part in the Women's D League?
Well, my function is to either keep the unnecessary headaches or the necessary headaches away from Mr. B as well as Michelle. I reach out to the ears. I'm their ears and eyes out there. I speak to. They allow me to speak freely to different people that may have interest in the WNDL and ladies basketball. They allow me to either make contact or not make contact with certain people that want to be involved with the D League throughout the different states. I reach out to coaches. I reach out to players. And I have a lot of fun doing it because I've met some really good people. There's a lot of interest, even some interest that we didn't know about that we spoke about here recently, as recent as yesterday. So I'm the guy that you speak to when you want to get in touch and really put effort of whether it's a player, a coach, someone that has interest in the league, and they want to know what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right.
Wow. So is there a New York team?
Yes.
But we do have a New York team. We have several teams. We're putting together a New York team. We're in the process of looking for coaches and players. So anybody that's listening into the show for all these different states, again, I'm going to say it's Georgia, North and South Carolina, DC, Delaware, Jersey, Philadelphia, Connecticut, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Ohio. For those states right now, those that are in the listening area, you're listening pod, please reach out to us at wndl@yahoo.com. We have internships that we'll be doing. We have different sponsorships that we're looking at. We have your eligibility in college has to be up. We don't want to ruin anything like that, but we do want to fill the void that young ladies do not have here in the U.S. currently, where they can play professional paid basketball here, get seen by the WNBA, and possibly move up to them. We want you playing at an elite level. We don't want you to just show up because there's a payday. We want you to show up to play professional basketball at a very high level.
Okay.
Right. So you want them to show up to go up.
Yes,
That's
sir.
a fact. That is a
Right,
fact.
right. I know.
You was
Me and
there.
Mr. B was rocking together. We was traveling. We was going all over trying to get a gym here, there,
Yeah.
everywhere. You know, I
Absolutely.
know how it is, and the real reason why I reached out to him because I follow him all the time,
Okay.
and I'm seeing all this new stuff that was coming about, and I'm like, yo, I got to get him on the show. It's time. You know what I'm saying?
Please do.
Because it's about to get big, and I
Yeah.
want to be I want to be a part of it as much as I can because due to my job and stuff like that, my time frame is off. That's the one of the reasons why me and Mr. B I couldn't continue is because of my new current job I have. But I want to be a outlet as far as streaming live on my Kubi TV Sports Network. So whenever you have home games or something, try to work out where I could come and stream the games live for you guys, and and keep it plugged up with that.
Thank
That would
you.
Definitely.
definitely be a blessing. That would definitely be a blessing.
Women's basketball is phenomenal now. It has
Yeah, it
grown.
is.
It has grown so much, and I look forward to seeing more women play basketball and to showcase other talents that's out here that doesn't get the opportunity to get to the WNBA or have the opportunity to go overseas, because you do have some young ladies out here that is just as but just didn't get that break. So this is definitely a
There you
vehicle that
go.
would. This is a definitely vehicle that I look forward to watching, and as part of the Kubi TV show, being invested in it as well. I look forward to that.
You
Man,
need
I
any
mean, oh, go ahead.
Thank you.
you need any ball boys or anything? Water boys. I give them juice or something, Gatorade, give me a towel or something,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
looking
Yes.
I'm looking for some work.
Yeah,
We're gonna
that's
we're gonna we're gonna need the full scope.
I
The
mean,
full scope. So, we get some special guests coming in. Some shows. We'll need some voices doing announcements, special guest announcements. Hopefully, we can get you guys to come in.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Yeah,
thank you.
definitely.
That's what we
Definitely.
do on the road again. Yes, we
On the
will be
road
there.
again, baby. That's
Absolutely.
right.
I look at it as it's a good thing. For those who know me, since I've been doing this, I am consistent. This is my passion. This is what I do. Nothing
Yes.
stops me. Nothing gets in the way. I mean, my thing is to see these ladies get an opportunity to play at that level here. My job, what I do, is I try to negotiate with the WNBA about looking at some of these ladies that's coming out. Instead of we sending them overseas, we do the same thing I did when I was working with the NBA. We created a development league so that anytime we got these ladies who you may need, you can always just call them up. Call me up, call my president up, call us up, say, hey, listen, I seen her, I like her, there's something. Because with that transition from a D league into a professional league, it only builds it. It makes the WNBA look good and it makes us look good. You understand? Because you got to think
Yeah.
about it. Some of these ladies, they don't want to go overseas, but they got no choice. And I understand that. You understand? But my platform, what I'm trying to create is an opportunity so that they can play. My thing is to all these teams got in these different states, I want to bring the best out of those states to compete against the best in any other state. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fresh ladies coming out of school who want to ball. That's all they've been doing the last 4 years is balling.
Right.
You understand? And I have a staff team. I have a marketing team that's going to be out there with them, marketing them, promoting them, trying to bring revenue in for them. You understand? Just to create something different. Like I tell everybody, there's one thing you're going to learn about me. I am consistent. I've been saying this for years.
Right.
You understand? And nothing changed with me. I've been saying it for years. And I remember when people didn't want to listen to me. I remember when people didn't believe me when I was working with them. Am I right, Elijah?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, people didn't want to believe me. And I used to tell people, yo, this is what I do. This is what I'm doing. This is what I do. You know, whatever. Who are you? Whatever. But then I realized that it's not how people hear you. They respect what you do before what you say.
Right.
So
That's a
now
fact. That's a
I'm
fact.
just putting my words into action, and it's like, okay, you don't have to see me, you don't have to talk to me, but you're going to see me grow.
Right.
You understand? I
Right,
started
right.
from one team, one
Right.
team, one team, and
Yes.
now we up to 10 teams. You understand?
That's
So
beautiful,
while this
man.
pandemic was going on, we was working, traveling. The same thing, traveling, building. My job is to see, I want these ladies to sit back one day and say, thank you, Mr. B, for giving me a chance. You
Right.
understand?
True,
Thank you,
true.
Mr. B, for putting me on the map. You understand? Thank you, Mr. B, for creating something that will benefit us, not just us today, because I know when my life is out and this world is in, I want it to continue.
Right.
Right,
You
right.
understand? I want to continue. I want young ladies to say, well, if the WNBA don't want to pick me up now, I'm going to go to this D League. I'm going to show them what I got in order to
Very
advance
choppy.
myself into the WNBA.
Yeah. You can straighten out.
Yeah, that's true because a lot of the
You can
women
hear?
that don't get picked up, what happens to them? And they don't even get a shot overseas. What happens to them? Their total career, they
It's
go
gone.
straight to they go to the league. All right, they go to the rec league, and that's about it. You know what I'm saying? So this is a beautiful platform where you still get a chance to really compete. You
Opportunity.
stay in shape, and then you might, not might, but you will get a look for overseas or for the WNBA.
And that's the goal. I mean, I have this conversation with them like every other week. And it's like, okay, well, we're going to wait till after the pandemic to see how it starts. Okay. So my thing is to what I try to give to them is, hey, listen, you have to give these ladies an opportunity. The WNBA has one thing that I do not really agree with is when they draft. They only draft 35 ladies. That's what, not even 3%. You understand?
Wow.
Out of thousands of ladies. Think about every Division 1 school, Division 2 school, Division 3 school, every JUCO school, every community school.
It's a lot of people. That's a lot of women. That's a lot of women.
That's right.
And sometimes I have to when I'm discussing it with them, sometimes I have to explain to them because they be like, oh, D1, 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 D. Listen, I don't care about the school. I care about her passion, her desire to play on that court. Because just because she came out of D1 school doesn't mean she's the best. And just because she came out of JUCO doesn't mean she can't be the top player. You understand?
Right.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
All they needed that opportunity, that chance. And that's what we try to create. So most of the time, I thank Ms. Oates and I definitely thank Glenn because they make that effort to happen. Not only do they see my vision, they help me build my vision. You understand?
Yeah.
And that's the best part when someone else believes in you and willing to put that effort to say, I'm with you.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a fact.
It's all about commitment and purpose. I'm a basketball head, with men and women's. When I was introduced to Mr. B and Michelle, we talked some more, and I think they realized that I was just as much into both ends of the basketball forum as they were, and it's the vision that he has is something that I saw that there's definitely an opening for. There's a void, as he said. And again, we don't mind if you went to community college. We're not just looking for those players, as he said. And it's commitment and purpose on our side, and there has to be commitment and purpose on their side as well. In case just in case your listeners or you all do not know, today happens to be Young Ladies and Women's National Sports Day.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, it
nice.
is. Yes,
Okay.
it is.
So, I thought there was a great venue that we were able to get on your show today, and we just want people to come out. Once we put these teams together, it's a family atmosphere. We want you to come out, have fun, see basketball in the way it should be played. Can I say it that way? Because women play basketball the way it was meant to be played, moving the ball around. Everybody's not shooting 3-pointers. They're going into the lane, things of that nature. You look at the guys' game nowadays. Yes, we all love it, but it's not being played the way it was meant to be played.
Gotcha.
Right.
Some of the arenas, will you be using or sharing the arenas with the basketball teams that's already out here right now?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Right now we actually building a basketball arena in Athens, Georgia. It was called the Athens Arena. So right now we're in the process of building that arena out for our Georgia Pursuit team. New York, we're looking at the Nassau Coliseum because a lot of Nets play there, and maybe the New York Liberty will be going there as well. So it's in talks. So everything is just a process. So hopefully by November we'll be running, baby. That's the goal.
Yes, sir.
That's the goal.
Look forward to it.
Yes.
Look forward to it. I love it.
So now let me ask you the biggest question of all. Are you guys ready for this one? You're laughing, but this is serious. The WNBA or the NBA comes to you and say, listen, you have something great here. Can we buy it from you for $3 billion? Are you selling?
No.
Not for sale.
No, we already had this conversation. Well, myself and Michelle already had this conversation. And this is why Glenn tell you that Glenn is like our voice of reasoning. You understand?
Yeah.
And my mind, when I had the conversation with them, it was basically, well, if they're offering us this amount of money, then we can make that amount of money on our own. Ain't no need to have them come along after we done did all the work and let them benefit. You understand? It's just like somebody throwing crumbs at you. You understand? And you snatching it up. You understand? My thing is, I want to be able to be independent. I just want to be a source pool for the WNBA when they're looking for these leagues. Ain't no way in hell I would sell my company after I done did all these years building it and trying to get it up. I will never sell it. But what I would do is I will partner with them in order for them to attend our games and some of our ladies attend their games, just to create a good transition. So when that day do come, and the first lady from New York, from my New York team, all of a sudden now she's in the New York Liberty jersey. So now it brings understanding. Now people can see the transition from semi-pro to pro. So that what does that do? That builds the revenue for them because it helps their ticket sales, and it builds it for us as well. Plus the marketing and the promotion. You know what that'll do? Yeah. So
right.
I'd rather just keep it to myself because first, I'm the only black man that owns this league, that owns all the teams in the league. So when people come along, I give you $3 million for a team, not interested.
Copy.
And that's the reason, because the independence. I love what I do. And I'm not gonna let no one come over and just dingle something over my head. Yeah, I got you. You want this? Nah, because you know what? So far I've been getting it by myself. So why should I stop it just to make someone else feel like they accomplished something that I built?
Right.
That's what's up.
I mean, I hear you. I respect that to the fullest. But I'm gonna tell you right now, somebody come my way with $3 billion, they can have On the Road Again. they can have it. Here, Doug, here's your billion. Dave, here's your billion. I'll see
you later. You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
But you know what I like about it though? I look at it from different ways. Is that when they come to me and they ask me about it, once they show me that they interested in it, I know I got them. So now I want to know, what do you want? Oh well, what do you offer? Oh well, I'm good, because my whole thing is, if you could offer me that kind of money for my league and for my team, how much can I grow from it myself? So I look at long term. So for the first 5-10 years, I may double that, maybe even triple that. You understand?
Yes,
So
Yeah.
sir.
I look at it like this: for me as a young black man doing what I do, knowing that I got the door slammed in my face millions of times. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they didn't want to deal with me. They didn't want to work with me. They didn't even want to listen to me.
True.
You know, so when I decided to say, you know what, screw y'all, go do my own thing. You ain't with me, then you against me, and I'm going to push. Once I started doing that, that's when they started saying, okay, he got something. Let's keep
Right,
him in
right,
there. Let's talk to him. You understand? Let's
right.
talk. Then you got the Barclays Center calling me, trying to negotiate me. Then I got them calling me, trying to negotiate with me. My thing is this: I want it straight. You understand? When I mean straight, no chaser. You understand? My thing is to build, not to get stagnated by what you offering me. You understand?
Right,
So I
right.
don't let
Right.
nothing or anything stop me. Like I tell my staff and some of my players, if you really, 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 really want it, you got to go and get it. And at sometimes you might have to go against everybody that's saying they for you, just to make it happen for you.
Right.
You understand? Everybody around you is not trying to help you. You can
Right.
think they are, but
Yeah.
they're not. And as a person who's been doing this long enough, you know when somebody's trying to run some BS on
Mm-hmm.
Right. Right. Right.
you. You understand?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Definitely
So I
Yes,
just
sir.
understand
keep it
that.
straight, still keep it
Thanks.
focused.
Hmm.
Sounds good.
Wow. Wow, man.
Hey, Miss Michelle, question:
Yes.
Have you played basketball yourself?
No, I've just
No.
been a fan of the game since I was younger. I'll tell
Okay.
my age a little bit. My favorite team was the Detroit Pistons back in the days when Isaiah Thomas
Ooh.
was on there.
Oh.
Okay.
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 Yeah. We'll
Yes.
take that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Seeing them
All right.
brawl, I was like, okay, that's the way to go.
There
Then I
you
saw
go.
Cynthia Cooper with the comments.
Good.
I was
Okay.
like, wow, women can ball too.
Still, yes, they
Okay.
Yeah.
can.
Ever
Good.
since then, I've been hooked on basketball, men
Basketball.
and women. Men have more ego and more flash, but women are about the fundamentals. So
You,
that's
Yeah.
what
you,
draws me
Absolutely.
more
That's
to
true.
yeah.
women's basketball. And the time is for women to have the equality of men. The
Mm-hmm.
men have had a G League, now a D League forever. Women have
Correct.
never had anything like a D League before. And like we
No.
stated earlier, the chances of being drafted to the WNBA is very minute or
Mm-hmm.
going overseas. I'm not knocking overseas, but they're overseas alone. They get a win, they have no one to celebrate it with. Okay, in the land of technology, you can FaceTime someone with your win, but it's not the same as that one-on-one interaction. You're
Interaction.
seeing your knowing that your family and loved ones are in the
Right.
stands rooting you on.
Really on,
Right,
right?
right, right.
Right.
So the
That's a
Right.
Women's National D League is just here to let people know there is an option. Put your basketball shoes back on. We know
yeah.
you can play. Here's an opportunity to show what you can do.
Showcase it. That's right.
Wow.
So, and
No
Yeah.
doubt.
a lot of people don't understand the Women's National D League. We're a vehicle of a purpose. We know the void is there. We know there are many talented ladies who still got the game. We
Mm-hmm.
are a vehicle to them, to a legacy to make this happen. That's why when
Yeah.
Mr. B commenting on not for sale, this vision is bigger than a women's national
Most
D league.
definitely.
This is a
Right.
legacy for women basketball players to continue their passion. Let them know I can play ball. You don't know how many people, daughters, cousins, nieces, wanting to play ball, but they're thinking, "Oh, I'm not good enough for the WNBA because their percentage is so low," or "I don't want to go overseas."
Right.
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 It's just all about
All
equality
quality.
right now,
Right,
especially
right,
in
right.
2022.
Yeah, you right
We
Yeah.
about
have to
that.
even the playing field.
That's
Yeah.
You ain't
right.
Yeah.
never,
That's
you
right.
ain't never lied about that, boy. 'Cause that's it. We all can catch COVID, right? So we might as well go play the ball together, right?
Hey, you're right.
Shit. I
Yes.
mean, we all can. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I mean, to put it so bluntly, but that's what it's about. Like, you know what I mean?
Right,
That's
right,
what it's
Yeah.
right,
about.
right, right.
That is true. And another avenue, well, one of the missions that's very close to me that the Women's National D League offers that neither the WNBA or the NBA is offering
Yeah.
is financial literacy program. We're aware that, especially in our community, we're not with money, especially when you have a lot of it.
Hold on.
So we do have a
You're
literacy
breaking up,
program.
bro.
It's called iRise. The acronyms for iRise is how is it? Independent, resilient, intelligent, successful, and empowered. We want these
Mm.
ladies to know you went to school for 4 years, you have a degree, that is your brand. Yes, you're a basketball player, but that is your brand. Do something with your degree. You can
Right.
be the best player, but Father
Right.
Time is not on no one's side.
Right.
True.
So we want the players to understand. We want you to be a success on and off the court. So with your degree, or even if you don't have a degree and you have a dream, we help you learn how to budget. We help you learn how to become an entrepreneur. Just give you the tools to build yourself. So on and off the court, you can make your money work for you.
Wow.
That's
Right.
right.
Right. That makes sense.
A building block.
Yes,
That's
sir.
right.
Yeah, and allowing them to expand their
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
talents, whether on the court or off the court. Use that vehicle. Correct. I. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
yeah. I mean,
It is.
when we look at the iRise program, the iRise program is helping these ladies create their own business, start their own business. You understand? Be able to look at your business from an entrepreneur. You understand? And understand the levels it takes to build your business, to start your business, to brand your business. You understand?
Right. Right.
And
Right.
in that program, I like that program because at the end of that program, we help them find funding to create these businesses. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Right.
So when these
Definitely.
ladies are sitting there, they're saying, "Well, we can't do it because we can't get the funding." I, as well as Ms. Oates, that's what we do. We allow our people to be able to sit there and say, okay, she's trying to open up this. This is what she's trying to do. This is how much she's going to need. This is what she's going to have to go and get, and be able to put them in with the people that can help them achieve those loans, get those loans, start those businesses. Because, as Ms. O said, basketball is only for a limited time because one day it's going to be
Mm-hmm.
over. So you
Yeah.
want to have something, and I'd rather have something like that
That's right.
because the fact that the NBA don't do it, the WNBA definitely don't do it. So you know what? Now we want to show these ladies that you don't have to sit there and beg for food. You can go and
Build your
plant
own.
your own. You understand? Plant
Right.
your
Right. Right.
own. You
Right.
understand?
Right.
That,
Right.
that
Right.
that's the
Right.
difference. That's the
Right.
difference. And that's when people have a better understanding of what we're trying to do. Because I tell people all the time, I don't I'm not here I'm not here to create problems. I'm here to solve them. That's my job. You understand?
Right.
That's
Right.
my job. I'm here to solve the problem. And sometimes in solving the problems, you have to actually start looking at the bigger picture.
Right.
You understand? Because now that you look at some of these WNBA players who left the WNBA, if you figure if they playing in WNBA, they make some kind of decent amount of money. Some of these ladies are broke.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
As well as NBA players.
Yes,
Yeah,
as
Yeah.
well as NBA
that's
players.
true.
But it kind of hurts when you at that point in your life and you making all this money and you have no financial literacy about how to sustain your money and let your money work for you and build your money. That is the difference. You understand? And that's
Right.
something that most, well, I want to say it like this, most urban people don't understand. My mother didn't teach me about, bank books. You understand how to manage a bank book, how to do this. I had to learn that in college and on my own.
Mm-hmm.
And the best way you learn it is by making the mistakes, losing the money, shorting the money,
Right.
spending the money.
Right. Right.
So you
Right.
come up with your plan in order to succeed. That's the
Mm-hmm.
same thing we want to pass on to some of these ladies, just in case it doesn't work with the WNBA.
Gotcha.
Right. Right.
You
Right.
understand? So now you
Yeah.
came here, you played. Well, I didn't make it to the WNBA, but I made me some money and enough money where I could go out and do my own thing,
Yes.
create my own lane. You understand?
Yes,
So,
sir.
Important. It's
yeah.
important.
And
Yes.
another thing is that's nice about you guys coming up with this idea of the Women's D League is that even if you might have players that don't want to leave their full time jobs, but the league might only play on weekends. I don't know what you guys are going to do as far as your scheduling. I'm just throwing it out there. Like this could be a part time job that they
It
always
is.
needed.
Yes.
It is.
You understand what I'm saying? Because right now I'm looking for a dang on part time job. I'm sure I might play a little ball for a part time check.
You still, you still,
Yeah,
you still,
good, man.
you still got that wig in the back?
I got that wig in the back. Sure.
Hey, John. You know what this
Yeah.
remind me of when we was at the Westchester County Seal.
Yeah.
And you called me. You was like, "Yo, where you at?" I said, "I'm on my way." He was like, "Where you at?" "I'm on my way." I
Right.
came in, John. It was you, your son, and somebody else. I mean, they was at the top. I'm like, "What the hell y'all doing way up there?" So Alan, we was talking. Alan came over to what's going on. Get out of here. Anyway, long story
Right.
short, I said, "Yo, John, come on down." So Alan was like, "You gonna let them come down?" Yes, I'm gonna let them come down. That's my friend.
Right.
He was like,
Right.
"There's three of them. There's three of them. So what? Come on, come on down.
That's right. Yeah,
Come
you're
on
right.
down to the court. Yeah, come on. See the court. See the game. You understand?
Right,
And
Yeah,
this is the
yeah.
thing. And this is, and people didn't understand at that time. This is what I did. This was my business. So me and John, knowing that John was the kind of guy that I could call, yo, this is what I'm trying to do. Well, you going to Connecticut? Yeah, come pick me up. You understand?
Yeah,
And we rolled
yeah.
out. And we rolled out. You understand? But it was just showing that same love to the ones that was there for you. You understand? Because
Right.
everybody else couldn't do that, but I was going to make sure, as long as I walked in there, I'm going to make sure that anybody that I deal with on that kind of level, I'm going to give them the opportunity to spend the time at the arena so they can see it, not way up, not up there. You with me, bro. This is what
Right.
we
No
do.
doubt. That's
You
true.
understand? This is what we do.
It's nice, man. Nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
Definitely.
And Mr.
So,
B,
yeah, go ahead.
did we mention the Toronto team?
Oh no. Also, yeah, no, I didn't mention that. Right now at the time we're working on a Canadian team. I don't for we're just in the same place as this Toronto Raptors play at and from. So we're looking to bring that as an international team down to the U.S. to play because they don't have it. They don't have the same options that we got down here. The women got no basketball up there. So now that we know that we have, how can I say, we have an opportunity to build one there and to have that team come down into the U.S. to play and compete against these teams is great because do you know how many Canadians that lives in the U.S.?
For real.
Right.
That's a fact.
So what? So, so you mean to tell me their home games would not be in Canada?
Yes, their home games will be in Canada.
Oh, it will be. Okay.
Their home
I was
games will be in
just-
Canada, and we will have our teams from the U.S. going up to Canada to play and having them coming down to play.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's dope.
Wow, it is.
Good. Yeah, that's what's gonna be exciting. I like that.
I'm happy for y'all, man. For real.
Thank
I'm happy
you.
for y'all, man.
Thank you.
For real, man.
We got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do, but it's going to get done, and it's going to get done the right way. There's no sense in trying to do a job and it's not done the right way.
Have you
Mr.
had
B
any?
and Michelle has been patient. They've been patient with me, and now we're on a big push. Just want to get the word out there again. If anyone has any interest, WNDL at yahoo.com. Hit the menu button, and you can find everything that you need to find. Please get in touch with us.
Quick question: any sponsors has been looking to the big names like the Nikes, the Adidas, these type of people? Have they invested or taken interest into the league? Have they looked out to you guys? Reached
Well, I
out?
mean, with Nike, I was speaking to them at one time, but then I've been working with two guys, and they make their own sneaker.
Okay.
So what I've been discussing with them is being able to have some of my ladies wear their sneakers during the game and see how can we actually work with his sales and us collaborating to be able to use him and that sneaker as just a trademark and as a prototype in order for us to build it back up. I mean, to build it up. You understand?
Yes, sir.
With Nike, everybody's on Nike. That's just like what's these people? I can't remember the name. But anyway, I had a conversation with them, and basically they was saying to me like, why should we come to you when we got all these other teams and all these other, sports league and all that? So I'm from the streets, so I'm from Queens. So first thing in my head was like, you know what? Forget you. I go get my own thing.
Okay, say less. Say less.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Just was wondering. All right.
Yeah, because Nike is funny. Nike is funny because if you're not able to bring me $1 billion in sales, they don't really want to mess with you. Or if you're a player that's top notch that they know they can make millions off of, they're not gonna mess with you. You know, and that's so sad though, because this is a platform right here where Nike could cut a nice size check to you guys to really help this jump off the way y'all really want it to, and they will win on top of them just dropping a check. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like it's you know, you and I know Mr. B is not a it's not a problem for him to show his records on what y'all are using the money for. It ain't, you know, so not because, you know, those big companies, they want to see, all right, where's this money going?
Right.
You know, how are you using the money? Are you really are you using the money, or are you putting it in your pocket? And I know you guys are not going to be afraid to show the records, because guess what? It's going to the league.
Yeah, it's a business. It's
Right,
a business. It's a
right.
business. And my thing with that is I have most of my ladies that always ask me about that. They be like, "Oh, so what about Nike?" And I'll be like, "No, what about Reebok? What about?" I say to them all the time, "Listen, what we're trying to create, those big companies, we are the little fish in the pond. You understand? So once we're able to show them what we have, if they don't catch on by then we're gonna blow right by them. Because there's one thing I learned by doing what I do is that when you're consistent doing what you do, you always find a way to push past all the unnecessary stuff that occurs. You understand? So with them, I look at it as, okay, I understand who you are, what you are, but I'm a builder, man. You
Right,
understand?
right,
If you're not going to help me, I'm not going to stay here. You understand? I'm
right.
going to find someone who will. And it's one thing I know about this. As much as I will say it, people always watch to see what other people are doing. And like I tell the whole staff, even if we don't see it, somebody's watching us. They're looking. Trust me, they're looking.
Well, Holt had put a message up, said, "Look what happened to, look what Nike did to my
Yeah.
man Seth Curry." I
Yeah.
don't know exactly what happened, but if you would like to tell us what happened, give us a call at 347-961-2793 so we can find out exactly what happened with Nike and Seth. You know, but it's you know, like I said, it's kind of sad that, you know, a lot of big time companies don't want to invest in something small that's not already established just yet.
Right.
Then all of a sudden, when you establish, now they
That's
want
when
to
they
give you
come.
everything.
They don't
Yo,
want, they
you
don't
know,
want, they don't want to take that gamble and see the bigger picture. That's what it is. Sometimes that's what it's about.
that's what I'm saying.
Yep. Man.
But, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank y'all for being on the road again. Like I said, Kubi TV Sports is here to be a part of your streaming live network, and you know, we'll sit down and talk off camera and stuff about how to be able to have that for you if you're doing stuff off, you know, during weeks, or you know, but I'll show y'all little secrets that I got behind that. And just let everybody know where, you know, where they can find y'all, where they can be a part, and you know how they can get down and play.
To find out more information about the league, you can log on to the website, womensnationaldleague.com. Any interested players, coach, or interns, you can send your resume directly to me. My email address is vpvictorpaul.moldswndl So that's for any interested players, coaches, or interns. Once again, vpvictorpaul.moldswndl@yahoo.com. More information about the league, Women's National D League, please spell it out at womensnationaldleague.com.
Definitely.
Gotcha.
All right.
Wow.
Anything else?
I like to
That was
say I appreciate you, brothers. Big J, you already know. I definitely appreciate you. Brothers, I definitely appreciate you. And
Appreciate you too, man.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
we need this, man, because in this world, in this crisis, man, it's one thing that I tell my staff after this pandemic, if you didn't learn your hustle or find your niche by now, you lost.
Yes, sir.
Right, right.
You understand? You
Amen. Yes,
lost.
sir.
And
Yes, sir.
everybody has the potential to be their own boss. You
Yes.
Right.
understand? As long as
Yes.
they're willing to put that work in and do what's needed to get done, it's always going to work out. And like I said, Big J of Bearfire, thank you, bro. Because as long as I've been doing this, sometimes it's good to hear somebody say, bro, keep going. I got you.
No
You
Exactly.
doubt. No
understand?
doubt.
You did
Yes.
that. You understand?
Exactly.
And I appreciate that from y'all as well as my staff. Thank y'all. So
No
that's
Thank
doubt.
you.
for you, Mr.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Boots,
fellas. Thank you
and
for
that's for
having
the
us
Thank
on.
you.
Of course.
Yeah,
Bless.
don't leave yet, because we have two parts of the segment of the show that we're gonna get into real quick. We got my man, world famous, trending foods and places. That's his segment. Go ahead, world famous.
Well, today is something light. A lot of things is going on. They're getting ready for the holiday, which is Valentine's Day. And if you want to do things with your sweetie, there's a couple of places that, even during the pandemic, they are serving these dishes. One of these places that was brought to mind and was this place called Villa Longa. It's in Pelham. Pelham is a little village between New Rochelle and Mount
Mount Vernon.
Vernon. Right there.
I know what you talk. I know.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Okay, I've been
Okay.
there before.
You
I
know,
got you.
Mr. B, you better stay out of these places, baby. You better stay. But yes, sir. They have a menu that is, I would say, off the chain, and I think it's very quaint, it's very romantic, and I think you would love it. I think you people out there would definitely love it and enjoy it and have a nice night. And the food is excellent. I recommend it. So if you get opportunity and you want to do something, and it's not as crowded as your big name restaurants like City Island or downtown. And if you don't really want to go no places, but the ambiance is definitely what you need right now, and especially during this day and time where we're going through with the pandemic and everything else around the world. But yes, Villa Longa on Wolf Avenue in Pelham. I recommend that.
And right now we have our second segment is Super Dave Fragrance of the Week.
Right.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing? I got two fragrances here. The first one is going to be 1 Million Lucky. It's a beautiful fragrance right here. We have the notes are sweet hazelnut, woody base, amber, cedarwood, patchouli, plum, and grapefruit. It's a beautiful fragrance. To my understanding, I just found out that they are going to be discontinuing this fragrance. So
Oh
if
no.
you don't have it, you better get it, because to me, this is the best one out of the house. 1 Million Lucky, right here.
Is
Right?
it lucky for you, sir?
Everything's always lucky for me, sir.
Ooh, you need to shoot your jump shot there, Daddy.
I did already. I asked for a job. The second fragrance I have is by Roja Parfums. This is a gift that one of the gifts my wife gave me for Christmas. This is one that I've been sought after for a long time. This is called Enigma. This is the bottle that comes in. This is the fragrance right here. Beautiful bottle. Enigma.
Nice.
And the notes for this is it's a Oriental spicy. It's got woods, leather, spice blend, soft vanilla, benzoin, cognac, and tobacco. When you spray this, your first initial spray, I don't know if y'all drink soda or not, but actually the soda that it kind of smell like the first, like when you first spray it, is Dr. Pepper. I don't know if you tasted Dr. Pepper or if you smelt it. It has like that fizzy taste to it, and this is the same thing that you get when you spray this. This is a beautiful fragrance. It's a little on the high end side, but it's well, double well the money for it. All right. Once again, this is Enigma by Roja Parfums. All right.
Is that unisex or you have anything for the women? Because I was just texting says anything for the women today. I'm just asking.
I mean, to me, fragrance don't have a gender. Some fragrances do, like when you get to like them really, really feminine type of fragrances. But actually, this is a unisex. It could lean a little bit slightly more masculine, but it is a unisex fragrance. Once again, this is Enigma from Roja Parfums.
All right. Thank you.
Nice. Thank you, Dave.
You're welcome.
And like I said, man, now you're going to play with the buttons. I want to thank y'all for being on the road again with us. I'm Kubi TV.
World famous.
Super Dave.
And like I said, Mr. B and Michelle, y'all don't stop. Keep it going. And we definitely going to link up. And, let's make it happen, man.
Definitely.
Thank you for having us.
It was a pleasure talking to you guys. I wish you the best. Wish you the best.
I'm going to be calling y'all guys, so don't forget me.
Gotcha. All
right.
All right, y'all.
Good night.
Y'all enjoy
All
the
right.
rest of your night.
Good night now.
Be safe.
All right.
All right. You too, Michelle.
All right, Michelle.
Yes, that was beautiful, man. That was beautiful. On the road again.
On the road again.
With another great show. WOODSHElM, thank you for being on the show.
Yeah.
The people behind the Womens DLeague on the show.
Right.
My man, world famous with the trending food and places on the show. My man, Super Dave with the fragrance of the week. And of course, our segment, Brittany So segment of the day.
That's Brittany.
Yeah.
So I want to say thank you, everybody, for tuning in to the show. And God bless and good night, y'all.
God bless and good night. Good night. Shang-a-lang, shang-a-lang.